Ready? Let's kick things off with the geographical wonders of Portugal. Fact 1. Did you know that Portugal is home to Europe's westernmost point? It's called Cabo da Roca, and standing there, you'll feel like you're at the edge of the world. Fact 2. Portugal also boasts some incredible natural caves and grottos along its coastlines. The Benagil Sea Cave in the Algarve is a prized location best accessed through a boat tour. Inside, you'll find a magical sunlit beach. Fact 3. Ever heard of the Azores? These stunning islands are part of Portugal and are home to Europe's only tea plantations, where you can sip on some delicious, locally grown tea while surrounded by lush greenery. Fact 4. But Portugal isn't just about beaches. It's also a land of mountains. The Serra da Estrela range boasts the highest peak in mainland Portugal, Torre, where you can even find snow during the winter months. Skiing in Portugal. Who would have thought? Fact 5. Ever heard of the floating garden? That's Madeira Island, where lush greenery thrives on volcanic soil. Fact 6. On Lagoa das Sete Cidades, 2 different colored lakes nestle together. It's right there on an archipelago in the middle of the Atlantic. Fact 7. Portugal's Douro Valley is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, renowned for its terraced vineyards that produce delicious port wine. Cheers to that. Fact 8. Peneda Gerês is the only real national park in Portugal, and its dunes make for an unexpected and breathtaking sight. Now let's turn back the pages of history and uncover some mind-blowing historical facts about this incredible country. Fact 9. Portugal is home to one of the oldest universities in Europe, the University of Coimbra, founded in 1290. Imagine walking the same halls as some of history's brightest minds. Fact 10. Lisbon, the capital, is older than Rome. That's right. It predates the Roman Republic by centuries. History truly runs deep in these cobblestone streets. Fact 11. Portugal was the first country in the world to abolish life imprisonment. In 1884, they chose rehabilitation over punishment, a progressive move ahead of its time. Fact 12. Speaking of progressiveness, Portugal decriminalized all drugs in 2001, focusing on health and treatment instead of punishment. A unique approach that's made a significant impact. Fact 13. Love libraries? Portugal boasts the Mafra National Palace Library, one of the most magnificent libraries globally, housing over 30,000 historic volumes. Fact 14. Portugal's maritime history is legendary. Did you know that the Portuguese were the first Europeans to reach Japan by sea in 1543? An epic journey of discovery. Fact 15. The iconic Portuguese pavement, known as Calçada Portuguesa, can be found all over Lisbon. It's not only visually stunning, but also a centuries-old art form. Fact 16. Portugal is home to the oldest bookstore in the world, Bertram Bookstore, established in 1732. It's like stepping into a literary time capsule. Isn't history just mind-blowing? Portugal's past is a tapestry woven with remarkable tales and accomplishments. But our journey doesn't end here as we step into the rich Portuguese culture with these interesting facts. Fact 17. Portugal knows how to party. Lisbon's fado music, a heartfelt genre of soulful ballads, is even recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage. Fact 18. Ever heard of pastéis de Belém? These mouth-watering custard tarts are a national treasure, and the secret recipe dates back over 100 years. Fact 19. Portugal's traditional tiles, known as azulejos, adorn buildings with intricate designs and tell stories through art. Each tile is like a piece of living history. Fact 20. Love a good bullfight? Portugal has a unique twist. They practice bullfighting on horseback. It's an elegant dance between rider and bull, showcasing both skill and courage. Fact 21. Portuguese craftsmanship shines through in the filigree jewelry. These delicate pieces are intricately handcrafted, making each one a unique work of art. Fact 22. Portugal has its own version of Knights of the Round Table, called the Knights Templar. They've left behind castles and mysteries that continue to captivate history enthusiasts. Fact 23. Ever wanted to witness a living nativity scene? Head to Braga during Christmas, where locals reenact the birth of Jesus, turning the city into a festive wonderland. Fact 24. Portugal is home to the ginger liqueur made from sour cherries. You'll often find it served in a small chocolate cup, a delightful treat. Now, our Portuguese adventure is about to take a delightful turn as we check out these unique and offbeat facts that make Portugal even more fascinating. Fact 25. Portugal has an annual tomato-throwing festival known as Tomatina, similar to Spain's La Tomatina. But this takes place in the town of Santarém, where they pelt each other with tomatoes to honor a local tradition. Fact 26. Ever heard of the Chapel of Bones in Evora? It's a chapel adorned with human bones from over 5,000 skeletons, a spine-tingling reminder of life's impermanence. Fact 27. Portugal's cork industry is massive, and they even produce cork bathing suits. Lightweight and eco-friendly, they're perfect for a day at the beach. Fact 28. In Lisbon, you'll find the world's tiniest bookstore, Livraria do Simão. It's so small that perhaps only one customer can enter at a time. Fact 29. Love all things weird and wonderful? Head to Lisbon's LX Factory, an artsy district where you can dine in a restaurant located inside an old printing press or visit a vintage shop inside a shipping container. Fact 30. Portugal is also home to the Lisbon Underwater Museum. Not your typical museum, it features underwater sculptures and art accessible only by diving. Fact 31. Speaking of waters, there's a village called Portugal where all the houses are arranged in the form of an amphitheatre. It's a sight to behold at night. Fact 32. Portugal is known for its peculiar customs, and one of the quirkiest is Ponte de Lima's cow parade. Giant, colourful cows adorn the streets, each painted differently, making for a whimsical spectacle. So we've explored its past and its quirks, but now it's time to step into the present with these contemporary facts that prove Portugal is as dynamic as ever. Fact 33. Portugal is a renewable energy champion. It runs on clean, green energy sources, with wind turbines and solar panels dotting the landscape. Fact 34. Portugal boasts one of the longest bridges in Europe, the Vasco da Gama Bridge, stretching over the Tagus River in Lisbon. It's a modern marvel of engineering. Fact 35. Lisbon's LX factory we mentioned earlier isn't just quirky, it's a hub of creativity and innovation. Former factories have been transformed into tech startups, art galleries and trendy cafes, a blend of history and modernity. Fact 36. Portugal is a surfing mecca, but it's also a prime spot for world-class golfing. We're talking over 70 golf courses. Fact 37. The Algarve region is a hotbed of contemporary art. The Casa das Mudas is a stunning museum built into the cliffs, showcasing contemporary Portuguese art. Some prefer to see it as modernity meeting nature. Fact 38. Portugal is a foodie's dream come true. Its capital, Lisbon, was named European Green Capital in 2020, thanks to its focus on sustainable urban agriculture and local food production. Bon appétit. Fact 39. Portugal is home to some of the world's best surfers, and they've won numerous international titles. The waves here are not just for amateurs, they're the proving grounds for champions. Fact 40. Lisbon's iconic 25 de Abril Bridge is not just for cars and trains, you can also walk on it. Imagine strolling high above the Tagus River with breathtaking views of the city. An unforgettable experience. Portugal's contemporary scene is a dynamic blend of innovation, eco-consciousness, and boundless creativity. And there you have it, 40 incredible facts that make Portugal an absolute gem. If you've enjoyed this whirlwind tour through Portugal's geography, history, culture, quirks, and modern marvels, Don't forget to hit that like button and share the exciting knowledge with your fellow adventurers.